Oh, right. I think it needs to come off. It just needs to come off. I've had a long day wearing this thing and it needs to come off. And I guess this is probably a good time for me to explain why sometimes I just don't like wearing hearing aids, and I'm going to explain to you why that is. This is the thing as well, that sometimes when you wear it for a long time, and I've said it so many times, it's kind of uncomfortable. Imagine wearing an AirPod right in your ear all day, every day. It gets uncomfortable, and when you take it off, it's a bit of a relief. That's how it feels like. Imagine taking the shoes off after a long day. It's a nice feeling, isn't it? And that's how it feels like for me. If you take it off, it's just nice and like free. And that's the thing with hearing aids, it's just not always that comfortable to wear, especially if the mold itself in the ear is not the right size, not right fitting, and maybe it's worn out. It makes it even more uncomfortable. It's very, very annoying. The other thing as well is that it can be quite heavy, especially the old-fashioned one, and especially the one we had many years ago in the 90s. They were really quite heavy on the ear. So the one that goes behind the ear, and if I'm going to demonstrate, like with this one, when it goes behind the ear like that, it actually kind of weighs down a little bit. It's a bit better now. They are a lot lighter, but it can be uncomfortable on that area as well, behind your ear, as well as in the ear. So it's like your whole ear like that. It's just, you just want to rub it so much as well. And then there are days when you are wearing them and you're walking around, and this is the thing as well, is that depending on how it's adjusted, you might be listening and hearing things that you don't want to hear, and it might drown out other noise. So for example, if I'm walking around and wearing the hearing aid, you know, you will hear the car sometimes louder than you hear the person beside you speaking to you. And that can get annoying, because then you have to adjust, you have to look, and you just have to repeat what you're saying, stuff like that. It can be quite difficult. But the audiologists, that's what they do. They try to make it as easy as possible by adjusting it, adjusting the bass and the treble sound, and just make sure that it's all fine for whatever environment that you're in. But at the end of the day, it's not going to be perfect. It's still a piece of technology that's there to assist you, not necessarily to make it exactly like how the hearing word will sound like. Just the way it works. Nothing we can do about that, I'm afraid. Now, as a teenager, I used to hate wearing them. I think they were, you know, quite ugly, really. And I really wish I had the smaller one, the in-ear one, so that you can just hide it and just get on with it and that kind of stuff. But it's not applicable for me. It's not going to do anything for me because of my type of hearing loss. But the bigger one, the one behind the ear, oh, I used to hate them. I'm kind of not really a huge fan of them right now, but I just wear it and get on with it. But you know, it's not exactly the most fashionable item, but there are people out there that they actually customize it. They actually put stickers on it, or they put some kind of, you know, painting on it, or you can buy them as well, and you can customize it like that, which I guess is pretty cool. But I wish I had that a long time ago, because they were just that big thing just sticking out your ear like that. Okay, maybe not like that, but that's how it felt like. Also, when you're wearing the hearing aids and you're trying to speak on the phone, it's not easy to put your phone in the ear. So you put it like that and try behind it, just trying to find the sweet spot. It's not always going to work properly, depending on the type of hearing aid that you have. If you have the hearing loop technology, then that makes it easier for you as well. But sometimes you don't have that. And when you're trying to put the phone on the ear, you have to find that sweet spot, and it just doesn't really help at all. So that's why I tend to end up wearing headphones and plug it into the phone. That's just a lot easier for me that way. Here's another situation where it's not fun wearing them, is when it's raining. And it's not because of the sound, it's because when the water gets on it, it gets even more uncomfortable, it gets moist. You can damage it as well. They're not exactly waterproof. They tend to be splash proof, but they can still get damaged. So you're trying to cover it, just protect it, that kind of thing. But then if you leave it on, it gets all moist and uncomfortable and sort of like wet and stuff, and nah, it's not nice. That's not the fun part when you are under the bad weather of Scotland, which is where I am right now. But sometimes you just have to take it off, put it in your pocket, and get home quick. So this is just my personal story. Everyone is different. Some people don't mind wearing them. Some people just hate wearing them and never wear them at all. I used to be like that for many years. But this is the story of why sometimes I just don't like wearing them. But at the end of the day, technology has gotten better. They are getting more slick. The design of it is getting better, and it's quite sophisticated really if you think about it. So it's not all that bad, it's there for a reason. But still, these little things are kind of annoying. Who knows what's going to happen in the future? Maybe you don't need to wear these big ones. Maybe I can wear the small ones in the future. We'll see how that goes. I hope that makes sense. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, just leave a comment down below and I'll try my best to get back to you as well. In the meantime, I'll see you soon. Take care.